Less smoke for your Saturday, but it'll still be pretty warm out there. Good evening, forecaster Mark Spencer from Ohio News and Weather. We are also tracking some severe weather, generally later Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Some smoke will return to part of the state on Sunday, mainly north, but it shouldn't be as bad as what we have experienced the past couple of days. Boy, I'm looking forward to a break from that as well. All right, temperatures this evening are still generally warm. We're generally in the upper 70s to low 80s across northeastern Ohio. Parts of northwestern and southwestern Ohio had rain earlier, so temperatures are generally in the 70s. Across central and southeastern Ohio, still warm. 90 in Gallipolis here this evening at 8 p.m. So still hot out there in a few spots. All right, looking at our live storm track radar, it's actually active for a change. So we do have a couple thunderstorms around the Tiffin area, another one just north of Springfield, another around Delaware, and then northeast of Columbus, and a couple other small storms kind of here and there across parts of Ohio. All of this is moving off to the east. It is beginning to weaken as it does so. So if you are east of this, you may or may not see rain. The further east you are, the closer you are to Pennsylvania, the chance does go down. But we will have some rain in some spots. No severe weather out there. This is the strongest storm northeast of Columbus. Could see some gusty winds, I would say, to 40 miles an hour or so. And then the heavy rain as well. We had some flash flooding around the Cincinnati area where we have flash flood warnings currently in effect. I-71 certainly had a lot of high water on it and a lot of cars stuck in it. It looks like that may have happened pretty quick, but if you drove into it, man, what do we keep telling you? Turn around, don't drown. Never drive through a flooded roadway. So if you're on the highway and you notice the water's getting a little high, get off the highway as soon as you can. You don't want to get stuck in that high water, especially on a highway, especially in Cincinnati, where the highway is pretty much the low spot as you go into the city. So you definitely want to get out of there in a situation like that and seek higher ground. We're going to have more rain on Saturday, and it's going to be in the form of shower or thunderstorms rather, some of which could be severe. It's not always easy to say, guys. It really isn't. All right, so we have a slight risk across much of Ohio for Saturday, and then northeastern Ohio is in this enhanced risk for severe weather. We're generally looking at storms moving north to south across the state, developing sometime after about 4 to 5 p.m. and then they should exit the state somewhere around 10 p.m. or so. And let's put this into motion here in our future radar. A couple showers early, then we're going to see the storms blow up right there and gradually dive south of the cold front. And again, they should be out of here by about 10 p.m. Notice the winds on Sunday. Yep, they're going to be out of the north. So we're going to have a little bit more of a refreshing breeze, a little cooler out there, but some of those upper winds out of the northwest will drive some of that smoke back across parts of northern Ohio on Sunday. Should not be as bad. We'll see plenty of sun. Just might be a little hazy looking. The further south you are, the less chance you have for smoke during the day on Sunday. Okay, so what are our threats here for Saturday? We do have a threat for a few tornadoes, primarily across northeastern Ohio with any of those discrete cells. We do have the potential for some supercells, so damaging winds are going to be the biggest threat, generally in the form of downburst winds, and also the threat for some hail as well. Now, these are also going to have some very heavy rain. The ground is dry. The water is not going to soak into it very fast. So localized flash flooding is certainly possible, especially in the urban areas as well. Again, turn around, don't drown. Never drive through a flooded roadway if you're out driving. Come across some floodwaters, find another route. Save your life. Absolutely. Okay, let's take a look at temperatures over the next few days here. Saturday, generally in the mid to upper 80s across the state. And then Sunday, not bad, upper 70s to low 80s. Monday is going to be a touch warmer, low to mid 80s. A couple upper 80s out there as well. And then Tuesday, generally low 80s, mid 80s north, upper 80s south. And by Wednesday, a little bit more refreshing. How about mid upper 70s to low 80s? That could transpire into Thursday as well. All right, so you can track the latest weather alerts, storms, radar, and much more on our free Ohio News and Weather app. Be sure to download it today.